Welcome to Pastor's Chat today. We're looking at Psalm 110. You know, as we live in a world that's spiraling down into chaos, anarchy, violence, corruption all around us, we can go into a state of despair. We can go into a state of disappointment, a state of even depression. It just seems like nothing is getting better. There are not a lot of good choices, and it doesn't look good for the future as we look at it from our perspective today. But my friend, the Bible gives us the final word, and it's Psalms like Psalm 110 that tell us one day we have a king who is coming again, who will set everything straight. In John chapter 14, Jesus said, "Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again." Well, that's what Psalm 110 is about the king who sits on the throne. His name is Jesus. He is seated at the right hand of the Father, like Melchizedek, the high priest. Jesus now, because he, as the high priest, took his own blood, sprinkled it on the altar and the ark of the covenant and the mercy seat before a holy God, and God accepted his sacrifice. Now we have an advocate in heaven, Jesus Christ, the righteous one. He ever lives to make intercession for us. And my friend, the promise here in Psalm 110 is he is coming again. Let's look at these verses one more time as we finish up Psalm 110. The Lord said to my Lord, "Sit at my right hand till I make your enemies your footstool." The Lord shall send the rod of your strength out of Zion. Rule in the midst of your enemies. Your people shall be volunteers in the day of your power. In the beauties of holiness, from the womb of the morning, you have the dew of your youth. The Lord has sworn and will not relent. You are a priest forever, according to the order of Melchizedek. And then these final verses speak of the vindication, the fact that we not only have Jesus Christ as King, Jesus Christ as our high priest, we have Jesus Christ as our conqueror who is coming again. The Lord is at your right hand. And my friend, he goes on to say, he shall execute kings in the day of his wrath. Yes, my friend, the wrath of the Lamb one day will come upon the earth, and no one can stand before him. They will hide in the rocks and in the mountains, in the caves, and beg them to fall on them. But my friend, they can't escape the wrath of the Lamb. Today is the day of salvation. Behold, now is the accepted time. Today, God in his grace pleads with everyone to come to the cross and find hope and find peace through the blood of Christ. Find salvation even in the midst of the chaos and anarchy and violence and corruption around us. We can find salvation in Jesus Christ today. But my friend, one day when he comes again, he will come in great power. He shall judge among the nations. He shall fill the places with dead bodies. He shall execute the heads of many countries. He shall drink of the brook by the wayside. Therefore he shall lift up the head. In other words, nothing will stop him from coming. He's not going to get thirsty and have to take a long drink of water. No, my friend, he is coming to execute judgment upon all the earth, and you can rest assured it's going to happen. Revelation chapter 14 speaks about that day the dead bodies will fill, and the blood will fill the valley of Armageddon up to the bridles of the horses. In Revelation 19, he speaks of the fact that when he comes again, his eyes will be like a flame of fire. His head has many crowns, and he has a name written that no man knows. And he is called the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And he is the Word of God. And my friend, he will come with a sharp sword. We know this Psalm 110 is prophetic, speaking of that day Jesus is coming again. You can rest assured 7 years before then, he's going to come for his church, his bride, and take us out, and we will escape the day of wrath, but the whole earth will have to endure that day. So let's be ready. Let's be ready today. If you're not saved today, trust Jesus to come in your heart today. If you are, live for him and look up. Have hope. Jesus Christ is King and Lord of Lords, and he is our high priest. God bless you, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day.